there are two ways to see this. Either A, this has been an issue that's been going on, and it is a problem for the speaker, might be why they asked us to come here to solve the problem. Or B, the speaker is in on it, and we were asked to come here because this is a trap for us. That thing, that invisible thing, certainly seemed very interested in us, and didn't it blame us for his sister?
No, it was like because I said something about when Ray said something like if you leave like next time like it might get sharp, and it said I wish my sister had that choice in response. Had that choice. Past tense.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, either A, this is a problem that the speaker is aware of, or B, this is something that the speaker is part of, or C, the speaker has no idea. Like, either way, there's a 2 out of 3 chance the speaker knows something. So really, I don't know if the question is whether or not we tell the speaker, but rather how we tell the speaker. But also, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang
Oh.
on, hang on. I need to look something up real fast.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Rod pauses for a second as he starts praying. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah. If we wait until tomorrow, I might have something, or I might have something that will help us engage the speaker more honestly. I.e., I play fast and loose with my quote unquote prepared spells, but you know, Zone of Truth is not something that you keep prepared.
Yeah, especially if you're expecting combat.
Yeah.
Tell us the truth. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, well, that was easy. I could tell you that.
Yeah, it's one of those. I don't like in general. If I do something like that, pretend to have something prepared that wasn't necessarily prepared. Like I try to take something I had prepared off. Like what I did with Purify Food and Drink.
Yeah.
But it's Zone of Truth. Like having Zone of Truth prepared, quote unquote, seems like a stretch even for me to jump.
Even in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No worries.
If you're comfortable waiting till tomorrow, I am.
I mean,
I don't want to accuse anyone, but it's just hard to figure out where everyone stands.
Are we even ready to accuse him? I was
What did you say?
this week. Sorry, when it's hard to talk as Winry because she's quiet but doesn't pick up on my mic. Are we really ready to accuse anyone? Like here I was thinking the mystery was just starting to get good.
No, I don't want to accuse anybody. That's why I'm hesitant. I don't want to think that she's involved in it, but I feel like I need a little bit more than just good feelings, you know?
Winry's got like, go for it.
Well, I mean, the bright side about this particular miracle is that, or this particular prayer, is that if it works, there's really no accusations that need to be leveled. We would be asking questions, and we would be guaranteed a truthful response. So as long yeah. So I mean, as long as you're not saying, "Hey, are you involved with this dude?" Then we're not accusing anybody of anything.
Do you think perhaps it would be an issue for her if we sat her down and said, "Okay, sit in this magic spell while we ask questions, so you're compelled to tell the truth"? Do you think that
We'd
might
be under
cause
the
some
same.
trust issues?
We'd be under the same spell, so anything we said would have to be the truth as well, or the truth as we know it.
Mhm.
Rod, does your ability have to be done in the open, or is that something you can do clandestinely and then bring someone
No,
into
I
the
mean
circle?
so I do have to physically say the prayer. I have to say the prayer out loud. But someone could be brought in, or, again, it is a case of there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff going on and everything like that. And, like half the speakers tried to arrest us lately. So, like, a little bit of paranoia on our part about engaging in a conversation about something that is potentially threatening to one of the remaining towns, as remaining as this town is. Like, I almost feel like it's justifiable.
Can you recite your
But-
prayer before
But they would
someone?
be, yes, I can. However, they would be aware that they are under its effect.
But not necessarily that it's you. Or is that incorrect?
Yeah, I mean, true. I'm just the spell does say an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions, which it would normally respond to with a lie. So I mean, yeah, it's one of those. Yes, I could say it, like I could say it right before, like I could say it in the room right before you guys bring her in, but
Let's just be honest. Let's say that we want to have an honest conversation and we all want to be on equal footing and we want to have that trust and we ask that we do so in this circle of truth.
I feel as though that's the best option.
You're speaking of using this on Nimsy.
What do you think, Mimu?
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard my name. I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure either. That's why I
Yeah.
was directly calling you out.
Yeah. I think it's okay if we're really not sure about her affiliation, Tim, then I guess it couldn't hurt. I am just worried about her overall trust with us after that.
We wouldn't be able to lie. We'd be in the circle with her.
But perhaps that's not necessary. I mean, if this person is trying to hurt the speaker, then she's probably not roped up in her own assaults. Wouldn't it be a better use of your ability to probably find our suspect and then use this as a way to trap or confirm their culpability? You said you need to spend the night praying on this, yes?
Yes, this is not a prayer I routinely used, so I would have to look it up, and I'd have to, you know, affirm with Kellenborg that this is, this is for seeking vengeance against, damn, I just accidentally made a really fun complication for my character.
Gotta Google the verse.
Cool, but still, that gives us then the night to look for clues, maybe narrow down our list of suspects. We could even have the speaker and this person involved with your prayer. I just think that your mistrust in her is misplaced, but I guess I'm biased as being a guest here for some time.
It's not that I want to distrust her. We've just seen a lot.
Well, wouldn't it be a show of good faith? Put your faith in her after they've done it with you. If I recall, didn't Nimsy back you all in the speaker mode to not arrest you?
Actually, yeah, I was going to ask that, DM. Do we remember if anybody told us how people voted? Because we were kicked out for the vote.
Oh, were we? I thought they did it in front of us.
You're talking about for the lottery? Oh no, you guys were no. I think due to Winry's potential connection to, I think there was like 2 holdouts, or no, I think it's in lore. Hold on.
Yeah, so like we knew.
Yes, see there it is. There it is. Yeah, you guys knew.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's because I remember in lore we dropped how people were feeling about us.
Yeah.
So they kind
of making our case,
right.
But then you had us leave for a bit, and I don't remember if that was for the discussion or the vote. So I don't know if we know how people actually voted against that.
I think somebody definitely turned, but you don't know who. Other than the dead ones, you know.
Other than the dead ones.
Yeah, they don't have an opinion on you because they're dead. Funny how that works.
Part of a ruse.
Yeah. What? What? Absolutely what?
Let's get back to the village. We'll ask Tim how she voted. No, Tim was outside with us. That's right. Damn it.
But I think Winry would know if Winry's been like a right hand to Nimsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Winry said that we. That is also a fair point that you make, Winry.
Yeah. Nimsy voted in favor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, 5 out of 3. 3? Yeah, 5 out of 3 voted for you. The 3 that didn't are Cranach, Nerith, and Oris Mathers from Tourmaline, or Caerdinival, Targos, and Tourmaline. Yeah, I love keeping track, and by keeping track, I mean letting. I'm gonna pin that.
I'm gonna pin that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that mostly, if you ask Winry, those are the only 3 votes that were against. That wanted someone to kind of, you know, I don't know how to say.
Colorful language.
Me?
No, I'm going. You made it sound like she was in the room, so I was just like, oh yeah.
She was
like,
kind. Yeah. There was definitely
these
colorful.
these three people really talk shit about you guys.
Yes.
You left the room. That's why I sought out your friend. I had to see if what they said was true. But after traveling with you all, I think their aggressions are misplaced.
Then let's spend the remainder of our evening, because we can't do anything until tomorrow anyway, if this is the action we want to take. So then, yes, let's take Winry's suggestion. Let's spend the evening talking with some people, seeing if there's some reason we would need to do this, and then if we need to, we can.
Fair enough. I'm happy to exhaust options.
And it's settled.
People are home from the Spurs game. Sorry. People are making noise now. All right, y'all head back to Nimsy tells you that there's a spot inside the Lucky Lair that is pretty good, but you're all gonna have to cram into one room because currently rooming is not really very good. You still have your kind of like quarters near Nimsy's Winry, so if you don't feel comfortable bunking with this new group, you do what you want to do.
Did Rod know that Nimsy wanted him to do purify food and drink?
Oh. Nimsy would appreciate it. Did you have that discussion, or did you say you just say you could?
So I know that
I know we talked.
I thought I remembered. So I thought I remembered her asking Zach about it, but Rod was doing a whole defensive check at the time. So I don't know if it got brought up to Rod. However, if we're getting ready to, I got 2 spell slots left that can cast it.
So, all right. Yeah.
I can also purify food and drink.
I mean, more the merrier.
I can do it as a ritual.
How long's a ritual?
Isn't 10 minutes.
Yeah, I heard it's 10 minutes, but I've also heard an hour. I like 10 minutes a lot better.
No, it takes 10 minutes to cast a ritual. So it takes 10 minutes to do the ritual, but then you have your whatever the casting time is on top of that. But food and drink should be instantaneous.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So y'all can, assist in that issue. It'll the food from what it was potentially a few days can turn into, being able to prolong for potentially a week or two. But they still got to get back to gathering things, kind of back to basics with some of the other things.
As we're walking around the town, I think I already did this. Maybe I didn't. I want to cast Detect Magic and just kind of see what, if anything, pops up.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, snap. 73.
Treasure table. Give me a treasure table. That's just... All right, well...
Is it a ring of 20 charisma?
It's just like a bunch of gold pieces, but...
Gold pieces?
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's not gonna light up, though.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, look, the bank. There's all the gold they ever had. I detect something over here, and just a tiny little piggy bank sign just like burnt. I don't know what it's telling me. There's something valuable here. Give me. All right, give me 1 second. Someone's knocking at my door.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
While he's gone, what? Do you guys remember what the lottery was for this place? Like, they weren't burning people, I don't think.
Would that be in lore somewhere? I feel like that was in lore way back when.
It's got to be
Somewhere.
written down, yeah, somewhere.
Because, like,
Where are we, Lonelywood?
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Lonelywood is food.
Rod's gonna be kind of pissed if he spent his last 2 level 1 spell slots purifying some food for them just to burn it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes a good offering. You give them the good food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Had to help
Oh,
my grandma turn off the light on her phone.
Oh, so cute. I love it.
What were we doing? Sorry. Food purification.
I can't do any because I don't have it prepared, like Rod. So I'll have to do it tomorrow. But doing it as a ritual, I could do it 6 times an hour.
Dang.
So Rod purifies a 10-foot radius sphere of
How
food.
about instead of you doing that, you save those for potentially something else?
Like what? I mean, are we getting into a fight tonight?
I hope not, but maybe something happens. Maybe there's an attack or a fucking cat that's getting in the way. Go away.
All right.
Go
All
away.
right. Rod will cast it once. That way, there's some decent food for tonight.
Oh, if you're gonna do it, I don't know. What do you think? Are those your only 2 spell slots left?
I mean, for level 1, yeah.
Oh, if it's just level 1 and you got other stuff, then go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So 10-foot radius of purified food.
Twice.
And
Cool.
I was. Is the DM paying attention?
Purifying food twice.
With the cheap.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Not sure if you heard.
I hear a dog making a noise, and I don't know what it's doing. I hope it's not throwing up in my freaking room. My grandma just let these dogs in.
Yeah. Not sure if you heard the discussion while you were helping your grandma, but
A little.
apparently this is the town that sacrifices food for the ritual.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that part.
All right. Is that tonight?
They're probably gonna. Interesting. It's not tonight. It's definitely not tonight. And if it was tonight, they would probably have been very, very busy trying to survive.
All right, cool. So Rod doesn't have to yell at people.
Yeah. Theory, what did you roll again?
73.
Oh, I don't like it. Roll me. Okay, roll me. Can you roll me 1,000?
roll me the number I want you to roll.
No, it's see, 73 was a hand mirror.
A magic hand mirror?
No.
I guess I rolled 1,000. Is that how it works? Did I do that right?
I don't know.
Wait, did you?
Or is it /roll?
Oh no, you did.
It's /roll 1d 1,000.
Yeah, 1d 1,000.
Yeah,
sorry.
Oh, 1d 1,000. Okay, so I did not do that right. 937.
Jesus. Okay. 937 on this random table. Ooh. Okay.
Magic nuke.
Okay. That's actually it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's not. It's
It's
okay.
It's
You're
hilarious.
Nines. You're gonna laugh. Winry, you're not gonna understand. You find a dagger, underneath some of the rubble, and it has kind of this weird serrated edge where it kind of curves in like a half moon within the blade on both sides. Yeah.
It curves in like a half moon.
Like here's the blade, and it kind of like comes in like this.
Oh,
Does it look like the dagger 9 set?
No.
would Zach know the reference? Because I
No,
sure as hell
there's
don't.
no reference. There's no reference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It just
Does it look like some type of ritual dagger?
sorta. I mean, it's got magical properties. If you probably tonight, which I'm gonna assume you did, it says on a successful hit with this dagger, uh, the user knows exactly where the target is for 1d20 hours.
Oh shit.
Okay. It's like a little hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
Zach is immediately wondering who to give this to because she can't hit for shit.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we as characters don't know that it does that.
Until the next morning or whatever.
Well, I don't have. Like, I have detect magic, but I don't have identify.
You do
Is it-
know the school of magic, though.
Does
Oh.
Cleo have identifier?
Is Cleo with us?
I think she would like be the
I
only
think.
one.
Let me double check.
to do that.
I think she does too, because didn't she just
Yeah.
get it? Like, didn't we also like need to get something for the component for it too, which she has now. I think. I'm
Cleo.
remembering that.
I thought Cleo went to go do something, but that could just be Nines.
Come on. There we go. Go to spells. Yep, Cleo has identify, and it's a ritual,
Nice.
so Cleo can
And
tell you.
Cleo's with us, right?
Yeah, Cleo's with y'all.
Okay. Yeah, Zach will know that, and she'll go to Cleo and say, "I found this, but I'm not quite sure what it is.
Oh,
Can you?"
yeah, give me like 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
I can figure this all out.
Thank you. I also want to know like where I got it because like if someone's like, "Oh, my magic dagger is missing," I want to be honest and give it back.
Where did you find it? Did you just run up in somebody's like decrepit home? It's like,
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Is like, where did
Hey,
I find
guys.
it?
I found quotation marks this.
Well, like I did detect magic, so like I'm specifically looking for magical items, but I didn't.
It's just like an adventurous mentality. I poke my players for it all the time. Where it's just, oh yeah, I found it, and like the person's, it's like that was grandma's, but okay, all right.
That was grandma's magic knife.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy, don't. Those people can just kill the dragon. Don't even look at them. It's theirs now.
Like, did I find this in the rubble of a house?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm stealing from someone.
But Zach will make a note of that, and she's gonna see if anyone in the next day or so, while they're there, is going through that rubble.
You're looking for what again?
Just to, like, because she's recognizing that she found this in the rubble of a house, she, would return it if she saw, if she met the owners.
Okay. All right. Throughout the day, you don't see anyone come by.
Okay.
While Cleo is
Go ahead.
while Cleo is identifying the stagger, Rod doesn't like the look of it, so he's going to use his divine sense to detect good and evil.
In this area, it's
Yep,
what's
60 feet.
Thank you. Are you around anyone in particular?
I mean, I'm with the group.
Oh, the people around you. Oh, yeah. No, nothing within 60 feet.
Okay.
Anything else?
Not for Zach right now. Like I said, just while we're here, she'll keep an eye out on the rubble, but she's not gonna, like, hyper focus on it.
Oh, jeez. All right. Oh my god.
So we were going to talk to some people about dwarves with dead sisters.
Maybe just the history of this town.
Crass.
Oh, is that the bird?
Sure. That or yeah, sure. Tim would never. Tim would be like, "Oh, I don't think we could say that."
I mean, Rod doesn't say
Yeah.
Why do you think I keep trying to find a magic charisma item?
Magic charisma item.
Oh, do you need some extra charisma?
I feel like
yes.
I cast enhance ability.
Oh, well, no, so I don't need it right now. Sorry.
Whoa! Ah! Brain blast.
So that's good to know because my primary spellcasting modifier is charisma. So hey, save that for tomorrow. If we do the
You do. Sorry.
You do.
the thingamabob, because what does enhance ability do? It raises it by 2.
Oh, I don't pay attention.
I think
There you
it gives you like advantage if you use that like thing.
It's on charisma checks.
Yeah, it depends on which one you get. Which one's what's doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's because my charisma is only +2, so my spell save is only 13.
But hey, advantage on charisma checks?
Not bad.
That'll help with the truth thing.
I mean, really, the biggest charisma check that Rod does is intimidation.
Very good.
here, while we're just like kind of out and about, Adrian, can Winry just kind of get a general vibe check? I'm picturing that whoever we encounter probably is like, drinking their anger tonight and probably mean mugging us or having a general "I'm gonna kill them" aura about them.
All right, yeah. Vibe check. Roll me a insight check then, as you're perusing the Lonely Wood.
See, I'm double checking, but I'm gonna have my spirit give me advantage or like the help action. Yeah, I think I can do that. Is that copacetic with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. 21.
21. As you look around with you can tell that everybody here that you've seen is very, very exhausted. No, a lot of people kind of, feel good to be home, but don't really have the benefits of like what it's supposed to feel like having a nice restful home right now. Yeah, they just kind of feel a little lost. You don't track anybody. You do see some dwarves. You do see some people that are quite hairy, but none of them are hairy, disheveled dwarves. Yeah.
No reaction from our crow friend.
Nope. Crow kind of is kind of watching around. Every now and then will fly away, brings back something kind of useful for a nest, and starts to find the nearest pocket or burlap sack and just kind of stick it in there for later.
Cute. Does it seem like there's like a central location that people are gathering for like a bonfire or dinner? Like, or is there like a central location that people are at right now?
I would say, I'm looking at the map. Kind of right here. It's nice. It's a little bit out of the way, minus some of the scorch marks, but it's close enough to the house, the speaker's house. Even though it's disheveled, it's kind of like what they're used to as they kind of came back here.
Noticing that people are like not feeling at home, feeling a little lost and whatnot, Zach will tell everyone, keep an eye on people. I'm gonna do stupid shit. And then I want to produce flame and like hold it in my hands, but I want to do like different colors. And I want to like play with it, like just do some like entertainment with it.
Roll me a check with disadvantage.
Performance?
Yes, performance.
Awesome. 18.
You see the youngest of them are entertained, but the majority of them are mainly exhausted.
Something to stare at.
Yeah, pretty much. You sit down, you kind of veg out, kind of feeling. Yeah. Anything else done? Are you trying to glean anything from this? Or is it
just kind of give people something to focus on, and then that could potentially let everyone else look around and kind of see who's there.
All right. Who's looking then? Who's a gandering? Who's a pondering?
Bueller?
I don't know if I want to do it right now, but I planned that maybe we're gonna go, like, just kind of check out some people's houses. If people are thoroughly distracted, maybe Winry will kind of like tap Memu and Rod on the shoulder and like gesture, like maybe just to like the closest house with like this little mischievous like kind of grin on her face, like let's go check out in there.
Rod shrugs and follows.
Prioritizing like one of the dwarfs' houses, if I know which one it is.
Okay. You enter a dwarven household. You see that much of their stuff is intact. You see family photos. You see furniture, things, and then like a bunch of like blankets that have been kind of put away that are all out, just kind of on the floor, ready to kind of invite people here.
Easy idea. Are there any like signs of moose, like any moose hairs? I guess I'm thinking maybe this person tracked some evidence back with them.
Okay. You look around, you kind of roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna have my spirit help me. So
And with
it's
your
like when you're just
spirit,
kind of like checking out, you see like the little flame that she has on like her, like the kind of like scarf on her vest.
mm-hmm.
It actually like comes down off her, and like starts kind of like scurrying around with her, in this kind of like vulpine form of fire. Ooh, not great. That is gonna be an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, it was a 3 and an 8. So. Does my spirit have a plus? Maybe they have better investigation than me.
Yeah.
Technically, they would.
You are not able to kind of spot any furs in particular or anything like that. There are some moose furs in the area on the walls, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
Not what I'm looking for.
Anybody else that jumped into this house wants to do any investigation here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, let me go ahead and roll this -2.
Yo, -2. Let's go.
It's 14.
Better than Winry. You're checking around, and you find a little, kind of a little, altar? How do I say this? An ofrenda kind of thing? Where it's just like a picture of 2 girls and 2 candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of pick something up. And this one, they both kind of look. I mean, they're hairy. They've got brown hair. They're not Duergar, and yeah, that's what you see.
I think he got sidetracked.
Yeah, no worries. Where am I? I'm making maps smaller.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Side quested.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay.
So they're like pictures with like candles in front of them.
Mhm.
So, maybe we are on the right track.
Oh, so they the candles are like lit?
No, they're just not
okay.
not they left the house. They can't light them. No.
Well, because like if the candles were lit, then that means that they were there recently.
Right. Well, yeah, somebody was there.
But also, you said there's 2 of them, and it's 2 different photos though, or 2 different people.
No, one photo, 2 girls.
Oh, it's 1 photo. Okay.
Which and when I say photo, I mean art piece. Oh fuck, shit, man.
It's a sketch.
There we go.
Really check like drawers, stuff like that. Maybe there's like a journal where he writes down all of his evil plans, something like that.
Sure.
It's very common.
Sure. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't
It
The last
actually
thing,
is.
the
It
last
really
thing it
is.
says is, "I will execute my evil plan as soon as I find Grandma's dagger. Then they will pay."
Gonna guide myself.
Where did I put it?
I swear, if someone picks up my cursed dagger, it's over for them.
All my evil plans are in it. Can my spirit give Mimi the help action? Please.
I need that. I need that bad.
Can I do anything else? Hold on.
That was words.
I think that's all I can do.
For investigation.
Wait, you have inspiration too.
I do not.
You have it from last week.
Oh my god, I won.
Yeah.
I got a prize.
A random person voted for you. I don't know who.
Did I vote? Where is it?
I will die after I said that mean thing. Arpa.
Who would have thought it?
Got it. Alright, I'll use that. Wait, is it just like a D4?
Which one?
If you only have one, I think.
Yeah. So. Okay, I'll add an extra D4 on that. Fuck yeah,
Why DM on this list?
What? Oh, I forgot.
We appreciate him so
much. Someone said we appreciate you, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put myself on the list today.
That's a 14 total for investigation.
As you investigate through people's drawers and looking for diaries, what do you find? You only happen to find a locked chest in like the corner of one of the drawers.
Like a small.
Yeah, like something that can fit down low, kind of like a flat top, opens up a little and has a tiny little lock.
Can I pick it up and give it like a little jingle?
A little shaky shake.
A little shake.
It's Christmas.
Yes, you may. And as you shake it, you hear a little
Go blue.
Boom.
Everything explodes. Yeah. Sorry. You hear pieces of. It's funny if it happened. And I can't let my players outsmart me, so I can't let it happen. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? You hear like a collection of metal, wood, and something a little hollow, kind of inside.
I'm not privy to a lockpick. I'm not sure if any of us are.
Oh, here, watch. Let me take a look at it.
Here you go.
Just throws it on the ground. Stop.
Oops.
Oops, who did that? Stomp. I tripped.
Don't you ever try to steal my thunder again.
Welcome to the party. Know your place.
You're just a guest.
Who's got the... What, Cleo has the tiny mimic?
Yeah.
You're underneath this guy.
You're worse than the pet we forget about.
What did you do, Winry? Did you?
Well, I'm waiting to. Did you? What was canon?
I don't. No, I mean none of that. None of that. And
I'm waiting for the roasts to end. Oh, I hand it over to you.
Just...
That was a funny look that you had in your eye there for a minute. Winry says is she kind of like takes out some thieves tools and starts.
That's a Raven cutscene.
I'll give you guidance for this.
Fine. Good though. That's a 10 total. Oh wait, I have inspo. I have at least one, so I'll do that too. That's a 14 total.
With a 14, as you pick this lock, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It pops open. Inside, you see a bit of a couple bracelets, a loose bead, the back of like an earring. What else? And a tiny little key.
Here, what do y'all think of all this? She kind of has handed it all back to y'all.
Wonder what this key goes to. Do I have detect magic? I do not.
Zach does, but she's fire dancing at the moment.
So I was wondering. I was like, where?
We could look around for like a chest or like a hidden thing. Pull a couple books off the shelf.
Sure.
Kind of maybe see if there's any hollow sounding parts of things that shouldn't sound hollow.
Yeah.
You know, floor, various chairs and chests. Yeah.
I mean, go ahead, roll me perception or investigation.
Help. Spirit.
May the spirit guide me as I
Yeah.
look for these these people who have
And
just got run out of their
it's right there.
villages, homes.
I feel the
for the
flames of the spirit.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's see. Like a southern preacher, you watch me. And with guidance. That's 12. Oh wait, was it investigation or you said perception? Hold on. That's a different number. That's 16.
16?
Mm-hmm. 1 6.
All right. With the 16, you kind of look around, jump on the floor, kind of underneath beds, behind bookshelves, pulling things around. Nothing of notice that would need a little silver key.
Are we just ransacking a man's home?
We are detectives investigating a mystery.
Right.
How looking at the key, because I just had a thought. Is it like small enough that it might go to something like like jewelry, like
Yes.
a locket or something like that?
Exactly that.
Oh. Well, I think what we're looking for is on a culprit.
There were like 3 pieces of jewelry in the box, right?
Right, yeah, and none of them were lockets.
Okay. Interesting theory. I don't see a cultist anywhere nearby.
Okay. All right. Zach, I need another performance check.
15.
Okay, with a 15, you see that like one person kind of gets up and it says like kind of heads towards one of the houses, and it's not the one. It's nearby, but it's not the one that your party's at.
Okay. I just keep making myself look stupid. It's no problem.
Okay. What are y'all doing inside the house still?
I mean, we've searched this place up and down. I feel like if we would have found a lockup, right? What was that?
Suspect.
Probably.
Probably, and I'm suspecting that the item that the key goes to is probably on the owner's person. We could take the key and come back when everyone's asleep.
Are you a particularly quiet person?
It's more I draw people's looks more than their ears. Winry kind of says, kind of indicating her kind of scarf of fire. But I can be pretty quiet.
Alright. We can try. Do be careful not to get caught, though.
It wouldn't be the first time. You all are quite fun.
We try.
Here, put it back, except for the key. like we weren't here.
That is a good idea. Where'd you learn stuff like this?
I had many friends in Saltmarsh. A few of them were actually. I'm trying to think of a word for like a law-abiding citizen, but it eludes me right now.
What time is it? In game.
It's getting late. At this point.
I think we lay low for a little bit, and then you can sneak your way inside.
I like that plan. Let's go find your friend. Wonder if she's still dancing.
She would be. Sure, why not? But if when she sees you guys coming back, she'll stop. Well, did you find anything?
A couple keys that might go to a locket, but unsure. We're gonna have to do some espionage and sneak our way into his house again.
Right. I can help with that. And it looks like most people are starting to settle down for the night. Should we do so as well? Take a nap?
At least for appearances, we should. Maybe reconvene quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Zach will nod in agreement.
It has been good traveling with you all, and now I am tired and must go to bed for the morrow's rest is upon, and just a very kind of long out, very hamming it up as Winry heads off to her abode.
All right. Everybody else doing this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna come in the B&E.
Is it B&E though? Like,
Well, if we don't have to break in, technically, no. But it's still definitely the. If we don't
Like-
break in, it's just trespassing.
I feel like it's more like, finders keepers.
Oh no! Did Mimi not tell you we're going back into their house?
Yeah, but again, finders keepers.
Oh, that's not how the criminal code works. No.
Sorry, it's now.
Okay. Nighttime approaches. Unless there's something I don't see, unless I'm forgetting something. Nope. Okay, yeah. Nighttime approaches. It gets late. Yeah. Well, how does this happen?
Zach will, kind of just rest for a couple hours and then make sure everyone is up and we'll gather.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, "All right, do we have everything we need?" Fantastic. And she will cast Pass Without a Trace. Oh, I need that one. So +10 on stealth checks.
All right. Let's see what happens. Who's moving in first? What? Where are you guys gonna? How are you entering?
Well, is there like a can we, before we just like burst in? Is there like a window? Can we kind of like make sure the people have gone to sleep?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, you guys are to make sure that like they're not coming back.
No, no, they need to be back. That's the whole point. Like, cause like we think the locket is being worn on somebody, so we need them to be in their house, in bed, asleep, either wearing the locket or not wearing the locket.
I hate to tell you this, but I missed that whole portion of it.
That's why I got really confused about like the D&D stuff. It was like I don't know if we're having a parallel conversation.
Two different conversations were happening.
Yep.
Perfect. Yep. No, this makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, this feels more up to code with this party, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I do think it's funny though that you were just kind of like you're down or whatever. Like, all right, yeah, you guys call me. All right, I got the strap. Let's go. I don't need details. Ride or die. Okay, sure. If they are quiet and we see, I guess what we're trying to see. I'm gonna sneak in there. Try to find this locket, I guess.
All right.
I won't. I do want to do two things before we go in. Number one, I'm gonna change my clothes.
All right.
Like the armor shifts into. Does Longwood have soldiers or like any sort of like guard kind of like people or anything like that?
Not anymore.
But they did.
Yeah.
Okay, and they had like some kind of uniform-esque.
Militia.
Cool. That's whatever they look like. That's what Winry's armor shifts into.
It's just commoner clothes. It's just a ragtag team. It's not that uniform.
Perfect. The more nondescript, the better.
Okay.
And then like I'll have like a cowl or something. You know.
All right.
Oh, what nonchalant you are about it.
Hey, man. I'm just waiting for you to enter so I can explain what's going on.
Yeah, you're like say all the words that make you feel better before I reveal it didn't matter.
Yeah, we're gonna unlock this locket just for it to be a picture of his wife.
I love my wife.
No, it's like I'm gonna get stabbed and she'll be like, haha, you forgot about my other dagger. They come in pairs. All right, yeah, I'll quietly try to sneak in.
Roll me a stealth check. +10.
I will also give myself advantage. Don't you take that tone with me.
Oh, who do you think the DM is? I'm very confused. You asking me to take a tone with you?
That is a 34.
All right. You sneak in. The door is unlocked. Lucky you. What do you do now? You're about to enter like the giant living room. You do see the ofrenda right in front of you. You go to the right, and there's like a bunch of people just sleeping on the floor of this living room area.
Okay. I have dark vision,
Mhm,
so I guess the first thing I'm gonna kind of look for is I just had a thought that'd be bad, but whatever.
Start killing them.
No, anyways. Yeah, let's start with the area where this case we found was. So where Mimu found
The little box.
Yeah.
You have
I'll
to go
start with
upstairs into a master bedroom.
Okay. I will do so.
All right. You pass between snoring heads, tired kids that just kind of morph into balls underneath covers, and make your way to the stairs. As you walk up, you hear a slight creak, but not enough to warrant anything. Just every step so careful. As you make it to the second floor, you head towards the master bedroom. And you try the door, and it opens, but it seems like there's something in the way. You look through with your dark vision. What you can make out seems like a part of furniture that just was like kind of slightly moved. What do you do?
That hand mirror would be really handy right about now.
My bad. My bad. I'll switch you the dagger for the hand mirror. If you
No, I already got the dagger. I already got the dagger, thanks.
What is in that? Because now you just gave me an idea.
Never happy. Never happy with.
You weren't happy with the hand
I
mirror.
wasn't. Apparently. Sorry, I didn't. I'm like, wow, this kind of feels sexist. Whatever. I'll get the dagger. You get the hand mirror and the makeup kit and the.
I'm just giving you crap. So
It's okay. JJ needs time to ponder the many mysteries of his idea.
Well, just my items and things we can do. I don't have a hand mirror. I do have
The
do I
knife.
have a dagger? I have a sickle. It's a little big.
It's a little big.
Oh, I do have a dagger. Yeah, I got a dagger. Yeah, I'll do the whole SEAL Team 6 thing with the dagger. Try to look in, see what I see around.
You see, there's like two bodies on the bottom of the bed, or like right below the bed, kind of just sleeping there, and then there's two people inside the master bed. And yeah, it just seems like someone had bumped something in the night, and it can be easily pushed. You just gotta be careful of not making too much noise.
Okay. With that, I will attempt to do so, quiet-like.
All right. Roll me another stealth.
All right. I'm gonna burn another lucky. So I'll do that advantage.
Cool.
29.
All right. You're able to move there's a candlestick that kind of starts to falter, falls off, and you catch it right before it hits the ground. You place it back up. You walk over. Who do you check?
Whoever was one. Oh, you said there's 2 people I think on the bed.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I'm kind of guessing it was over by where you found this.
Yes.
I'll start there.
You look, and you don't see anything on around this person's neck. You look over to the other person. Nothing on their neck.
I'll check the other 2. I think you said there were 4 people in here.
You see, one has a single chain, and the loop kind of goes underneath their shirt. What do you do?
I'll take the bait. I will attempt to alleviate them of their valuables.
All right. You find the neck clasp as you slowly pull it to the clasp. And I want you to roll me one more stealth check.
Alright. Yeah, last luck point, because fuck it, why stop now?
Yeah, why stop now?
Also, I'm like, I win it and then I roll, like, single digits. That's gonna be another 29. Actually, 30, excuse me.
With your 30, you're able to snatch the jewelry. And on it is the heavy thing that was kind of like slipping behind their neck comes out, and it's a ring. No key, no locket, a ring.
Ring on a chain. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll pocket it. And check the other person. Or is that everybody?
Nothing on that other person, no.
Are they wearing like? I'm guessing I could kind of tell if like instead of it being a locket, if they had some other piece of jewelry, like it's not like an anklet or some garbage.
Sorry, my fat cat is trying to get on me.
You cannot tell. Everybody. You can tell a couple have a couple of their ankles out. Nothing there.
All right. Here's of the 4 people who are women, because I think the photo was of 2 sisters.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I? Let's
2.
Does anybody look like either of the 2 people in the photo? Let's make it.
Yeah. The 2 in the bed, but one of them's a woman.
Okay. Then her.
What about her?
I guess I'll just kind of she's not wearing a locket. She's not wearing like bracelets or anything, I'm guessing.
No, I mean there's like shadows.
Okay, Winry's a woman, right? Female.
Yeah.
Winry
Yeah.
would know that sometimes when a woman goes to bed, she takes her jewelry off and sets it on the nightstand.
Of course.
Worse.
As a
that
man, you
class-
wouldn't know that, but
that
Winry
classic
as
female
a
thing.
female would know. Maybe I should be saying this, but Winry being a female would know this.
I was too stuck up in my own head of like, of course the villain's not going to put their, the lock thing. Like, nobody goes to the effort of locking something up like that and then just putting it on the fucking.
You see, that's your male brain thinking. As a woman, you know that the jewelry goes on the nights.
It could.
Which is the first place that Winry would have looked. So let's rewind.
You put the necklace back or what?
No.
No, you want that necklace. Okay.
It's probably magic. These people might be part of a cult or something. Who knows?
You check. There's nothing on the top, but you know that inside there's the box. I don't know if I don't think Mimu took the box.
No, we put everything but the key back.
Yeah.
I'll quietly check the box.
All right.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? You check it.
What's in the box?
You open it up. You see a little locket inside.
I'll take the locket.
You take the locket?
Yeah.
All right. You take the locket.
The box back. Close the drawer. And proceed to make my exit.
All right.
You
leave. You leave with jewelry.
I got a ring on a chain and a locket.
Uh-huh.
A locked locket.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go meet up with my accomplices at the place we discussed previously.
Right.
Well, I had to stay close because 30 feet. So.
I think it's only when you cast that you have to be within 30 feet. Oh, no,
It's like a radius kind of spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that could be. Wait.
I think, it's just for the duration. Each creature you choose.
I'd have to take a look at another spell that does something like this.
I think you are right. I think it is like a radius thing.
Yeah, that's how other DMs have used it, but I could see the argument, but
all right.
I would have tried to stay about 30 feet from you.
Yeah, that's good. You're good. Yeah, you come out front. You see you see Zach. What'd you do?
I come up to him and I go, she kind of plays up that she's like a guard at first, and comes up to you guys and then like drops it. Like, no, it's just me. Hey, I found what we were looking for, I think. Do you want me to open it now? Do you think, can you see if it's magic or anything?
I'll cast another detect magic.
No. It's not magic.
It's not magical.
Alright, well then, let's see what we have. And I'll open the locket. Or attempt to.
Yeah, you use the key, it opens the locket. And you see the same two artist renditions of the girls that were on the Afronda.
Well, that tracks so far. But there's nothing that ties them to the elk? What was it that I tried to attack?
The moose?
Moose.
Moose.
Yep.
Doesn't connect it to the moose though.
Adrian, I'm gonna check behind it because Winry knows that like sometimes you'd like to hide things behind pictures and such. So she's gonna take her dagger out and kind of carefully. She doesn't want to damage the photo. She's gonna try to remove it from the locket and just see if there's anything else in there.
Okay. You kind of pop the images out. And yeah, nothing there. There's a couple of names.
Oh, names?
Yeah.
What the names? I'll take that. There you
go. Amber and Granite.
Did it look like the names were kind of over the person? And could I tell maybe which one was lying in the bed? If it was Amber or Granite?
None of them.
I thought the person I thought one person in the bed looked like.
Yeah,
somebody.
they look like her because those were her parents.
Oh, you're fucking with me. Okay.
You asked these questions and I answered them. And I said you could talk to people and you said, nah, I'm gonna break into some people's houses.
Nobody else wanted to talk to him. I just wanted to break into someone's house.
Apparently. I'm
having a great time.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. Putting it kind of back and kind of like the energy kind of out now, but like still in a good mood. She's like, well, that was a good try.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They were gonna put it back so they don't know anything's happened? Or are you just gonna put it on the ofrenda?
I was thinking that.
That's terrifying.
No, I was gonna. I have a little bit of an idea. Make it a little more inspiring than frightening.
I can't wait to see it.
Well, here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And yeah, she's.
Before you go, Zach looks at Mimu and says, "Can you help her out a little bit? Guidance."
Bardic inspiration and guidance. There you go.
What's your bardic inspiration? You have to like sing a song or something.
I don't know right now. We took so long doing that.
We did. I was really expecting a better payoff. I'm sorry, guys.
You kind of convinced me too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm mad at Adrian.
I knew who these people were. I knew you guys kept looking for them. I'm like, what do you mean?
You know what? They could all be in on it together. You don't know. But yeah.
Every necklace in town.
The only way to be sure. Yeah, I'll take that inspiration then. I'll sneak back in.
You also have guidance.
And then the fancy word that you keep saying, which I can't remember, that's I think started with an A.
Ofrenda. Ofrenda.
Ofrenda.
You need to chew your food before you speak.
Fuck you, it's chocolate. It makes me happy.
It might make you happy, but it makes you hard to understand, though. The a Frenda. Is that on the first floor or is that upstairs?
I think it's on the first floor.
Wait, the friend, it's right when you walk in. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So I'll put the locket back on like the ofrenda in front of it, and kind of like some make it look like it was placed there with care, you know. And then let's see, what can I do? Yeah, I got a let's see. I got sunflower seeds. So I'll put one of them kind of there underneath it, and I will use Druidcraft to. I guess I can't make it bloom because it's not flowered yet, but I'll have it start to like germinate.
Gotcha.
And grow.
All right.
Just a little seedling.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh no.
Is there like a mouse or anything, a tiny beast that I can see within 30 feet of me?
Oh, there's nothing in there. It's right here. There's the die. It has to be like a mammal, right?
A tiny beast.
A tiny beast?
So like probably yes.
Okay. He's like, you can't do insects, right? Well,
Um,
insects wouldn't be here. No, I rolled pretty low. No beast around right here.
that's fine. I got the rest of the night. So for the rest of the night, just to put this on your plate, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a tiny beast.
Okay, you
that
find a little snow rabbit.
Oh, that works for me. Fine. I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger on it. So it will need to make a Charisma saving throw.
What does a rabbit have?
Oh wait, if it's challenge rating, wait, sorry. Oh yeah, but it should be 0, round 0.
If its challenge rating
so
is what?
I was just reading some words in it because it says if the target's challenge rating is 0, it automatically succeeds.
Yeah, I'm a 0.
Because that's so you can't use this in like combat. That makes sense. Sorry, did I miss it?
Yeah, 0.
Oh, you rolled 0?
No.
Okay.
The challenge rating is like, it's a rabbit. It doesn't have, it's 0.
All right. It needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh. What is my charisma? -4. I rolled a 10. Or I got a 10 after -4.
All right. It was 15 to save. So I will now have this creature deliver a message for me to the person that I saw in the bed upstairs, who I think this is. And I am going to not use my voice, but I'll use some sort of like, lofty kind of like, oh, and this is your grandmother, and I'm watching over you, and I wanted to put this locket here, so you'll always know that I'm watching over you, and things like that. And those adventurers are very good people. They're not evil people who come and drag after everybody.
Oh, God.
Not creepy at all.
Oh, honey, I'm having a nightmare. There's a rabbit talking to me, saying it's my grandmother.
Hold on.
She starts crying. The husband wakes
Hold on.
up. Oh,
Adrian,
hey.
hold on.
Oh, what is going on?
I was hoping that would happen in the morning.
Oh, in the okay, in the morning. Okay.
Yeah. Like it's like in my mind, they'll be looking for it. They'll find the locket and the rabbit, and then the message.
Okay.
And it's a heartwarming Tiny Tim moment for these people.
All right.
Real heartwarming.
Whatever. Just let me get out of the scene. Okay.
Just get me out of this. You put yourself in this scene. I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be quick. All right. Digging my own hole. Just let me dig it quick.
All right. You do so, and you're out.
I'm just gonna go and say it's a lot easier to play a character who would rather just punch people and ask for names. All right, I'm back. It was a quick 30-second thing. I'm sure you haven't even noticed. All right, I'm here. Let's somebody else do something.
Let's get out of here.
Please.
Before we wake them up.
Before I have another idea.
You're just as bad as Nines.
That's crazy.
Cool.
See.
Oh, well. Yeah. Bit of excitement's always good for everybody.
All right.
Once we get a safe distance from the house where we know that we're not going to be waking them up, we can go to hushed voices instead of trying to whisper. So are we anywhere closer to knowing what's going on, or are we just bumbling around like bumbling idiots?
That is a great question. I don't have an answer to it.
Maybe a little closer, but still fumbling around.
Okay, well, we have tomorrow. Lots to do. We need to look for a dwarf with a lot of hair.
One that has some kind of grudge against the speaker. And a sister that's passed, probably.
So we just be very friendly and try to get information.
That's a really good idea. I wonder why we didn't do that today.
I don't know what to do with you guys.
All right. Are you guys taking a long rest?
Yep.
All right. Cool beans.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Okay, cool.
I have another idea.
I do have another idea. I mean, we there's more hours than nighttime. We could break into somebody else's house.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See, I figured I would do a little fire dancing and be a distraction, so y'all could
You know what? I'm mad at Adrian because if that had been perfect and we found the evidence we knew was there, it would have been perfect. It would have been great.
You don't know shit until I say it happens. What do you mean now?
I blame myself. I've bullied you into accepting things for so often that everybody else thought it would work.
People do tend to do that. And today I was like, here's the stuff that exists in this world, and here's how they can get it, and here's the
Here's how
hints
I'm
they
gonna
do it if they
take
break into
it.
the house. This makes sense. And then they go in to steal more stuff.
She could, hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. They could still all be in on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. It is a possibility. Everything's a possibility. I'm not going to deny that ever.
maybe we just went to, we went to the aunt and uncle's house, and really we need to go to their house, which is next door.
I'm starting to think Winry is the villain in this town.
You have to separate me as the player from the character.
And what do we know? Winry likes to break into people's houses.
She had a good time. It was fun. And as we depart, she would definitely say she's looking forward to the next outing.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I agree.
Zach's indigestion acts up.
Yeah. Okay. Do we are we long resting?
Can we please move on?
Yes, we're long resting. We long rested.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's
Fuck.
long
There we go.
rest.
Guys, hit your buttons. Hit your buttons now. Jeez.
Torturous.
What do you want me to Listen, these guys aren't like
We want you to reveal, yes, their villainous plan.
Not
was
everyone is a villain that you suspect, okay? It doesn't exist like that. Some people are just people. They don't have anything to do with any of this.
Nines disagrees with that.
Yeah, good thing Nines isn't here. Nines isn't here. All right. It's the next morning. You all have your spells. You all can go to Mimsy if you need to discuss the thing with the thing. If you need to, just let me know.
Are we doing that immediately, or are we just?
I have no idea. Just an option.
No.
Just giving you an option that's not BNE.
I appreciate that.
That's off the table.
I don't know why you guys talk like that. That was all age.
That's a bolt.
I know. I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
If we had found it, everybody would be saying how good of an idea it was. That's all I'm saying. Whatever. We can go talk to people, I guess. Whatever you guys want to do.
Zach will take the morning to find a dwarf and ask them where the food stores are and to take her there.
Okay.
And on the walk, she'll just make some conversation and ask questions like, were you and your whole family able to get out? Who's in your family? So glad everyone's doing all right. Kind of like, that kind of casual conversation, getting to know someone a little bit and whatnot. And she'll start doing the rituals, but find reasons and ways to keep talking to them to see if they have a missing sister.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check. Whatever you think is a good one.
None of them? A 4.
You talk. Small talk happens. How's the weather? My town was destroyed. Oh yeah.
That didn't answer the weather question though.
It's snowy as fuck and it's cold and it's fucking just miserable. But we're alive.
I don't have a house to keep me warm.
Yeah, that too. But at least we have food that's not spoiled or becoming spoiled. Yeah. You make small talk. Go ahead and roll me an insight check. Is
14.
You see that this individual is kind of warming up to you, so if you so wish to, you can ask directly. It's it wasn't with their persuasion, it wasn't coming up organically, unfortunately. But you will kind of like, you might come off, you can't tell as if you're gonna come off as harsh or not, if you really want these answers.
I can't decide. Yeah, but between the ritual casting, like she might take a break, stand up and do a stretch or two and say, did you lose any family in the attack?
Nothing new, unfortunate. I mean, like, that's not the word. Nothing that wasn't already gone.
You lost someone before that. I'm sorry.
Yes. Two daughters to the House of Rocks, as they call themselves, have been gone. They hope that they're alive, but they feel like they're pretty much, some of them have fallen. The mother still believes that they're still alive out there, but yeah, my two cousins, they've been missing for a while. But we've lost so much, we don't even know who's still out there, to be honest. Even if they went to a different town, if that town even stands now.
I can't imagine that uncertainty. What is the House of Rocks? I don't know the reference.
Oh, it's just a family name. They used to be Great Dwarven House, but since this cold has kind of led to poor trade and stuff, they've had to quit some of their old business habits, and now they reside here in Lonely Woods. Yeah.
And what do they have to do with your cousins?
Oh, those were the daughters. Those were the next in line for the house.
Really? Interesting. So you're related to them?
Yeah.
Do they have any brothers, by chance?
Brothers? Why? Are you looking for someone particular?
Something just feels like, I don't know, I was just curious. just gonna try and like.
Are you trying to get into their old business?
No, it was just. I don't know. I was just curious if they had a brother.
No.
Hmm.
Not that house, no. Another cousin, a couple cousins. They don't live here in Lonely Woods. I think he lived in Care. Dinaval or Koenig, I forget which one. But he would be like the potential next in line. But I'm trying to convince him otherwise.
Why is that?
Well, I don't think he's any good. I think he ran off to go find his own way. And I feel like people who stayed with the family should have what the family is going to pass on.
Hmm. Cultures are different. My community doesn't work like that, but interesting to learn.
Well, it's just a family thing. I don't think it's a community thing. People have their own ways and thinking and doing things.
Yes, of course.
Just family drama, that's all.
It happens, even to the best of us.
I don't think anyone's safe from it. It's its like own form of lottery. Thank goodness I don't live in a town like that.
Mm. What is your lottery here?
Food.
And she'll kind of look at him for a second and go, "When's the next full moon?"
And then she kind of like thinks. She's like, I think it was last when the dragon attacked.
So we've got a little time, right?
We have plenty of time.
Fantastic. I'm not wasting my time doing this then.
Oh, no. I mean, we would have to give up the best of the cuts, so if all the cuts are perfect, I think it's fine, yeah.
No pressure then. She'll go back to work feeling like she didn't really get anything out of it.
A common theme.
At least I didn't commit B&E.
So far, the day is young.
You know what? Next time I'm making you guys come in the house. That way you can't talk shit about it afterwards. That's
All
what
right.
I've learned. I have to make you full accomplices.
Anything else for y'all this morning?
Winry just kind of, I think, while Zach's doing that, prioritizes probably just hanging around Nimsy. I want to keep her safe, and then I don't know, maybe somebody will air grievances. But I would like to kind of ask her about anyone who might have beef with her. Just in relation to the elk attack and everything. Because I'm not gonna like full on tell her we think someone's after her, but Winry is kind of upfront about like she does think it's a little weird. Wants to keep Nimsy safe.
Nimsy's like, well, I think maybe someone who didn't like the vote, but I hardly believe that they have that kind of ability behind their towns after this. I mean, anything like that could have easily assisted them in potentially taking down the dragon, or to take the glory, share it, and so to sick a whole moose on me is quite peculiar.
Yes, and there's no one who believed you or your actions would have wronged them. People, maybe you had to make a deciding choice to settle that dispute, or exile or banish someone.
I mean, yeah. We've had our share of troublemakers. We've had to send people out to just exile and leave, and and some people, unfortunately, some of our elders die due to the traditions, and it's just part of what we do. And it's not happening every single time. It just, some people got sick at the wrong time. We couldn't eat. We had to burn our food, and they didn't make it. This is just the issue with the cold, and people of making a ruckus, disturbing the peace, causing damages, keep putting people at harm. Out. They don't get the protection of our woods. They don't get the food from our lake. If they're so gung ho about causing trouble here, they have enough energy to make it out there. But this is just a one case in my 20 years as speaker.
You said the one case. So tell me more about that time.
See, there was this girl who was upset that they were in the wrong town at the wrong place, and they had to participate in the lottery. Their sister got exiled. She came to me asking for help, and I cannot do anything. If I, harbor someone that's supposed to be on exile, their belief would probably be that it continued this cold because of me. So we had to keep her out. And her twin just kind of kept making mess, causing trouble. And I had to, unfortunately, send her out as well.
Oh, I forgot that was a female voice.
Do you remember their name?
Oh, yeah. Granite and Amber.
The plot thickens. I was right.
You were right, but you were wrong.
No, I was right. That's all that matters.
I think. Do you have any other questions, or do you want to wrap it there?
Let's wrap it there. I'm burning out.
All right. Thank you all for listening. We will be back. Well, I'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll see if we can all gather then. But until then, bye.
Bye.